Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining us on this Monday morning, August 19th. It's our little mini newscast. We're going to run through some of the stories that you're clicking on our website or sharing on Facebook. Jaime's here running the videos. We do want to circle back to some of your comments and questions at the end of this, though. So grab your coffee. Like, we're just sitting here having a conversation in the weirdest way possible. It's going to be great. First off, I haven't been able to find a lot of good news this morning, so share your good news. Share some positivity to start this Monday. Could be big, could be small, birthdays, anniversaries, celebrations of any kind, first day of school, any of it. We're taking in all the good this morning because we're starting off with some pretty sad news. This is up out of Northwest Harris County. It's a crash where a driver died on Friday. Thing is, the crash wasn't found until Sunday. So neighbors here, this is in the 10,200 block of Windfern, say they heard a crash around 3 a.m. Friday, and then they stumbled upon the car late last night. The person inside was deceased, and they haven't been able to ID the driver. Really no information about the driver except for the car is a green Lexus. So we have more information about that on KHOU.com. And then this is a story that's just developing now. Reporter Michelle Choi is out at the scene in the 200 block of Norris Lane. A house went up in flames. That's the next one up, Jaime. Yeah. This happened around 3 a.m. A neighbor actually woke up to his dog barking, looked out to see what was going on, and saw his neighbor's house on fire. So the family of four, mom, dad, and two girls, got out safely, but they'd left a brisket cooking on their back porch. They think that might be what caused that fire that, as you can see, just destroyed everything. Here's what's sad. This family just went back to school shopping for their 8 and 14-year-old girls, and they lost everything in that fire. So the family's trying to, scramble and figure out what to do as those kids go back to school next week. Again, our reporter Michelle Choi is out there. You can follow her on Twitter for updates. She's just Michelle KHOU. We'll also have an update coming up on KHOU 11 News at noon, so stick around for that. Up next, this isn't a local story. It's coming out of Florida, actually, but you guys are clicking on it. It is our top story on KHOU.com right now, and it's this adoption scam. So this couple, this is all set up. They were going to adopt a woman's unborn twins. They're from Nebraska, but they said this woman scammed them out of about $24,000 in living expenses and other costs. So they signed through an adoption agency. They did everything that they were supposed to do, but the woman started asking for money before the babies were born. And so, they helped with living expenses to the tune of about $24,000. The woman told, we can come back, that's the same, I didn't realize that's the same video just over and over again, Jaime. Yeah, sorry about that. The woman told the couple that the babies were due on were born on June 3rd. So they showed up at the hospital. She wasn't there. Yeah, come to find out, the babies were born about a week before, and she says she doesn't want to give up custody, even after this family has paid all this money, after she signed the agreement. By the way, those twins are now in the custody of her mother, along with her 4 other children, because she's been charged with adoption fraud. So if you click on this link, it does have some tips about how to not be conned. It's so sad because so many of these families, they just want a baby. They just want to give these children a home. And some people see an opportunity to con people out of a good chunk of money, $24,000 over the course of about 6 months. It's a lot of money. But they can only get back, I think it's $2,100, the amount that was paid after the babies were born. Anything else, they just did out of the kindness of their heart. Pretty crazy story there. Later today, we are going to hear from the parents of a 7-year-old Pearland boy. Maybe you remember this story. You might remember this picture. So you see that line there? That is Sharpie. What happened was he had a haircut that assistant principal at his junior high in Pearland said violated the dress code policy. So the assistant principal gave the boy 3 options. This is a 7th grader. call your mom, do in-school suspension, or color it in with the Sharpie, and he picked the last one. This is about a week later. You can see the Sharpie is still in his head. The district came out and apologized, said that was not the right course of action. Well, now the parents have filed a federal civil rights lawsuit against the district and against 3 employees, that assistant principal, the discipline clerk, and the teacher, because the lawsuit says they all laughed when the boy got his hair colored in. A lot of you guys are weighing in on Facebook and on Twitter. Some of you side with the district, saying, hey, it was against dress code. It is worth noting that the district has since changed its dress code relating to hairstyles. And some of you are saying the district was just wrong. That's not the way to handle it. Call the parent, put them in in-school suspension. Don't take a Sharpie to a kid's head. That's just not gonna go over well. So again, we haven't heard from Pearland ISD yet. We will hear from the parents this afternoon in a press conference around 2 o'clock. So of course, we'll bring that to you as well. We're gonna wrap it up with something a little lighter, because again, there wasn't much out there today. It's National Potato Day. It's basically, or Marshall's all about the potato wedges from Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh yeah, they're good. They're good. Anything potato related is good. So share your favorite form. I love them mashed, loaded with anything. They can be, or they could just have butter, sour cream, maybe some bacon. All the good stuff. Now I'm just getting hungry. I'm just staring longingly at that photo of mashed potatoes. I had the best scallop potatoes. I went up to my girlfriend's family has a ranch up in Brenham, and they made this incredible spread with like ribs and green beans and biscuits and these scallop potatoes that I had 3 servings of, which is why I'm wearing the looser dresses this week probably. All right, your forecast today, mid to upper 90s, about a 30% chance of showers this afternoon. We are looking at an increased chance of rain later in the week as this kind of messy tropical wave makes its way through. Erica will have an update for that on KHOU 11 News at noon as well. And of course, she's always part of the 2:15 update here on Facebook. Oh, but she won't be today because she worked the morning show with me. So whoever is in will probably update you then. All right, Jaime.
Well, of course, we'll start off by saying good morning to some of our viewers.
Hi, guys.
Good morning to Brenda, to Tracy, to Faye, to Vivian, to Patricia. Thank you all of y'all for watching this morning. Look like we got some good news people want to share with us. You know, Kathy points out the Astros won.
Yes.
Which is great. And then Michael, this is great. Michael wants to wish a happy 24th anniversary to his beautiful wife, Leanne.
Happy anniversary, you guys. That's incredible.
Good morning to Kathy. She's watching us from Seguin. Thank you. Let's see. Nanny says, oh, my kid went back to school today. Yay for me.
What are you going to do with that time? Isn't it funny? Okay, Jaime, you don't have kids, do you?
No, I do not.
Okay. Once you have kids and you realize how much free time you had when you thought you had no free time, it's incredible. Now you seize on every moment. I nap anytime I can. Anytime. I can fall asleep like that.
Theata says, I have never had an anchor per se, but I'm getting up on schedule to watch this show now. So thank you for watching.
Oh my gosh, that is such a kind thing to say. Thank you for watching every day.
Marsha's wishing us a happy Monday. Happy Monday to her too. Thank you.
Oh, Monday. You can kind of tell it's a Monday, right?
Yeah, like definitely.
The bags are a little darker and heavier. Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned mashed potatoes. I love, like both my mother and my aunt make the best homemade mashed potatoes, and when I go other places to have them, it's just not the same. I admit they tend to use a lot of butter in their mashed potatoes. So
as they should.
Yeah.
Or a baked potato. My dad used to always joke that I'd have a little baked potato with my sour cream, as I just keep it on there. So good though. French fries, au gratin. Oh. I feel like Bubba in
And Forrest Gump.
In Forrest Gump, talking about shrimp, I can talk about potatoes. Got scallop potatoes, French fried potatoes, au gratin potatoes, twice
Waffle
baked
fries.
Yeah, so many good ones.
Gosh, so
Okay,
many options.
anybody else really, really hungry now?
I know.
Did you have another comment? Or
Oh,
should we
no.
wrap it
I
up?
was actually just going to say good morning to Gregory. He says good morning from South Padre Island. I grew up near that area. I went to high school down in San Benito. So good morning for those of you who may be watching us from the Rio Grande Valley.
I've never been. South Padre was on the to-do list this summer, and I failed because now it's too late. I will get down there.
Well, I mean, the weather's still going to be good. I mean, you can still go
The weather's
down there
good
and
year
enjoy
round,
it.
right?
Yeah.
We're in Texas. Never gets really cold. Anyway, all right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. There will be another update at 2:15 this afternoon. I'll be on KHOU 11 News at noon if you want to tune in. Even if you're not here, you can watch on KHOU.com. There's a whole watch live button. You just click and you can watch me. We'll see how it goes because that's going to be 10 hours into my day, and we'll see. We'll see is all I'm saying. Have a good day.